Hey, what's up? I'm Rashad.
I'm Madison.
Loki, episode number 3, Lamentis. Spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you come back. What happened in this episode?
People died. Long story short.
That's very accurate. Loki, Lady Loki, a.k.a.
Sylvie.
That's what she calls herself.
Or Randy.
Randy?
Yeah, from episode 2.
Oh, yeah, true. Don't the guy? That's funny. That's a good one.
Thank you.
We see her ends up teleporting to the timekeeper, variance authority, and whatever her plan is, she's trying to enact it. You said there was something magical happened there?
When Sylvie would kill the, what's that called? Minutemen?
Yeah.
They would sparkle when they died.
A lot of emphasis on the death, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Pay close attention.
Yeah. You said also there was a magical scrunchie?
Yes. When she walked out the thing, she randomly had a scrunchie somewhere, and she tied her hair up in a ponytail with not all of her hair. So just most her hair down. Not really efficient for her fighting.
We open up with her and Sylvie sitting down at some like cheap restaurant type setup, like a dive somewhere. They're talking, and she's trying to get information about TVA, like where the building itself, how you get there, where the elevators, just a lot of information so you can go ahead and infiltrate it. And we find out later on in the episode that basically she takes a memory, takes them back to this memory, and then is able to infiltrate their mind that way and tell them what to do.
Some are very much harder than the other, like the lady.
Or
the other lady.
Or Loki himself.
Yeah.
Because she tried to do it to Loki.
Did try.
Loki was like, what are you doing?
It didn't work.
Nah.
Because he's a magician.
Yeah. Loki has a stronger mind.
No. Sylvie says because he's a magician, so that's why.
But he also has a stronger mind.
Magician.
She figures it out. Now that lady's kind of messed up. Yeah.
Traumatized.
Yeah, she admitted that she messed that lady up, which is kind of sad. Oh, real quick, as I'm editing, everybody that's in the TVA is a variant themselves. So all the people that are there, everybody is a variant. They basically been brainwashed. So Loki being there is just him being a variant, helping out a bunch of other variants. So yeah, back to the video. That was an interesting revelation that we found out of how she is enchanting people. It's not even enchantment. It's just
mind control, basically.
Yeah, for real. She has to be in close proximity, has to touch them too. So there are some rules to this. Thank you, writers.
They have to touch their head or something like that.
It's unnecessary.
I don't think it was that. I think it was really just touch.
Just touch them, yeah, because definitely she touched your boy's arm last episode. Don't get off my knee.
You didn't say what information that she got that the elevators were gold.
I said that.
No, you didn't.
Well, elevators were gold to the timekeepers. Loki shows up too, grabs his daggers. Of course, he's happy about that.
He didn't grab his daggers. They appeared out of thin air.
They were in the locker.
No,
that's why he turned around to the locker.
They appeared.
Because remember, like, in the last episode, when they was about to go on the mission, she put him in a locker. Thank you.
But it was out of thin air.
Ravonna Renslayer ends up cornering them by the elevator. Loki's with Sylvie. Loki, of course, not really having a legit plan and not knowing Sylvie's plan, just wanting to tag along. So he's trying to convince her to, hey, let's team up.
Yeah, but Sylvie isn't really about that, and she says, "Make one move and I'll kill him." And the lady doesn't care because she hates Loki.
It's like, go ahead.
So Loki makes a little portal. That's what I'll call him.
Yeah.
Into Lamentis 1.
He goes to Lamentis. Lamentis is basically a dying planet. Its moon is set to crash into it. Because remember, all these places that Sylvie goes to about to be done. She's still hiding in an apocalypse. This whole scene right here, it felt like 2 movies to me. So when they were on Lamentis,
What scene?
Like the whole Lamentis scene. When they were in Lamentis as a whole. It felt like 2 movies. One, when they were walking to the lady's house by herself, she shot Sylvie first and shot Loki, who was trying to trick him, like it basically being his her husband. It felt like Book of Eli. Ever seen Book of Eli?
No, but you know what it reminds me of? Coward the Friendly Dog.
I think you said that wrong.
Cowardly the A friendly dog.
Courage, the cowardly dog.
Oh.
Did have those vibes too. Also reminded me of Book of Eli. It was a good movie.
Never heard of it.
Yes, with Denzel Washington and Mila Kunis.
Sounds like a Denzel Washington movie.
It's really good though. They leave her and then they go to try to get on the train. That whole thing is definitely that's Snowpiercer. You heard of Snowpiercer before? Well, there's a movie. It's also a very lame TNT series. I didn't like the series, but there's TNT. You know, like the
like Dynamite.
Like the television station.
Okay. Sounds old.
Snowpiercer. The premise is that they're on a train and they're going around, basically loop around the earth. So that whole class system they had, people get on the train, they get on the train. That was definitely like a small homage to that. Also, Chris Evans was in that too. Get on the train, and we have a really good exposition dump in regards to Loki and Sylvie. Loki and Sylvie have a conversation about life, also about love. So even though this is a very time travel-y, multiple dimensions set up in the multiverse type show, the crux of this show is still about, relationships and people. And we also found out that all the Lokis are, outside of being gender fluid, they're also sexually fluid. Am I right?
Just for sexual.
Yeah, we definitely find out that Loki is it's all about the love, regardless of who the love is from. Loki does what Loki does best.
Loki says love is like a dagger.
Yeah, he also gets drunk
and starts singing in Asgardian.
Yes, and I was like, man,
he killed them notes though.
Yes, Tom
Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston has a pretty good singing voice.
Wasn't shabby.
Not shabby at all. Of course, they get caught. They literally he literally gets thrown out of the train, which is hilarious.
Yeah, after he threw a guard out.
Yeah.
Breaking the window, and he looks out, and then he gets thrown out by another guard.
Yeah.
So Sylvie
has to jump out too.
Yeah, to get that Tim
pad. In the process, they break the Tim pad, and now
Loki.
Loki did.
Technically, the guard's fault because
he threw him
out the window.
Yeah, well, now they're trying to figure out how to get the planet. They're trying to get to the Ark, which is of course a very simple biblical reference talking about the Noah's Ark, that doggone Noah.
2 animals.
Yeah, 1 family, 1 boat, 1 storm. By myself. They go to where the Ark is leaving. There,
station.
Yeah, it's a station. A lot of people there. People can't come through. The guards are still trying to protect people from getting on it. I don't know why you're still on job, and the planet's about to explode. They're
loyal to the job.
Yes, got to stay on job. As they're waiting, you can see the literal moon crack in half. So more asteroids are starting to come down. And then as the Archon is about to leave, it gets hit by one and it blows up.
Then it knocks down the building.
Yeah.
In the middle, basically.
And that's how the episode ends. I was so waiting for the conclusion of that, and they did not do that, and it made me very upset because I wanted to see what happened next.
But there was nice music in the intros and outros. I liked it.
Yes, nice music this episode. And
the palm fireworks.
Yes.
And things that Loki's mom did. Very sweet, very sweet.
Yeah. A lot of talk of Frigga this episode.
Their costumes are weird. It's like fencers, the helmet, and then the rest of it's a weird knitted vest.
It almost reminds me of Cobra Commander.
Never heard of it.
It's G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I didn't like G.I. Joe.
Good episode. Again, surprising exposition that I wasn't even expecting.
And a lot of death.
Of course, next episode, we're going to pretty much have the resolution to how they figure out this planet thing. I'm pretty much thinking that TVA is going to pop up.
They don't figure it out. They die.
They're not going to die.
They're going to die someday.
Someday?
Somehow.
All right. You're very dark today, Madison. If you saw it, let us know. Oh yeah, of course. Like, share, subscribe, man. Try and get these numbers up on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Follow our TikTok account, Hanging with the Joneses.
Same handle. You know what I'm saying?
No videos yet. Coming eventually. Leaving on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notifications for all videos. Not some, not recommended. All videos.
All.
And like that button.
Bad Batch Friday. Vlog Saturday. Make sure you check out me and Keisha on the pod from Monday. Yeah. New pod talking about
Adult stuff.
adult stuff, yeah.
Come back on Friday for the Bad Batch with me and my father.
I already said that.
Oh, you did?
I did.
I don't remember.